Welcome back to another episode of My Gear. I'm Kenneth Kill, and this is the Jackson Pro Series DK Modern Ash FR7, and I love this guitar. So guys, on this episode, we're going to talk about my Jackson Modern Ash FR7. I like to call it the Matrix guitar on account of the finish. Let's get a close-up on our new Blacked Out Clothing Co. guitar cam. Ooh, we love it. That sandblasted ash finish. I love guitars like this. So fantastic. But doesn't it just remind you of the fucking like letters or numbers or whatever on the Matrix? I love it. This thing is great. Enhanced by the purple lights in here. They look a little blue on the camera, but that's okay. As always, in this episode, we'll talk about how I got this guitar. We'll go over the specs, and then we'll do a little sound demo using the Neural DSP plugin. We've switched to the plugin, and I love it. And at the end, I'll give a summary of how I feel about this guitar, but I think you're going to get the picture as we go over it. Let's get another look at this finish on this guitar. Sheesh. This thing is fantastic. I love the way this thing looks. It just pops, man. You know, it just pops. And I love it. All right, so I got this guitar because, well, I've been on a buying kick, and I've bought a lot of guitars lately. So many, in fact, that I'm giving one away. As you've seen in my recent videos. Anyways, I bought this because I unloaded my Schecter Keith Merrow guitar, which was my previous most expensive guitar. But now this is my most expensive guitar. I took a little chance. I bought this on a payment plan. I was not sure if I was going to get approved for it, but I did. And now I have one. And I'm a better man for it. This guitar is so great. I was just drawn to it. I wanted to get a Jackson 7-string. I love my pink Pro Series over here. And I was just like, to be honest, this is the one that was in stock. I was trying to get one with like a reverse headstock, reverse hockey stick kind of pointy dealy, you know, and they didn't have any in stock, but they had this one in stock, and I got approved for it. And when I was buying this, it was back and forth between this and the Stephen Carpenter signature guitar. The I believe I was going for the telly-shaped one with the metallic green paint. I love that guitar. It's in a similar price range to this, but I went with this instead because I like Jacksons now. I'm a Jackson guy. Who knew? Anyways, let's get into the specs of this guitar. Let me pull them up real quick. We're on the Jackson website looking at these specs, so you know they're authentic. We've got a solid ash body on this guitar. Solid ash body. Satin finish on the body. We got 7 strings. It's a bolt-on. We've got this, it says it has a sandblasted body. Ash for snappier tone and warm bass, and you know what? I agree with that sentiment. For the neck of this guitar, we have a 3-piece maple Wenge maple neck with bolt-on construction, graphite reinforcement. We got a white neck binding on here. We got a 12 to 16 compound radius. That's why this feels better in my hands. I thought this was like a 16 to 20 compound radius. Incorrect. We've got a 26.5-inch scale. It's a satin finish on the neck. I believe in the description when I bought this, it said it was a hand-oiled neck, and I just love a hand-oiled neck, you know. That satin feeling, so smooth, so playable. We got 24 fret. We got jumbo frets on this guitar, ebony fingerboard. We got offset pearloid dots. Let's get a close-up of the offset pearloid dots. You see them there on the fretboard, the white binding, the jumbo frets. It's looking fantastic. We got a dual action truss rod. We have the adjustment is down here. We're going to go back to that close-up cam so I can show you right here where my finger is. right above the pickup there. That's where you adjust the truss rod. So handy. I wish more guitars were like that. It's fantastic. It makes it really simple to do. What else do we got as far as specs here? The Floyd Rose 1000. We're gonna bring up that Floyd Rose 1000 locking. Did it say 1000? It does say 1000. It's a Floyd Rose 1000 series tremolo in here. We've got for electronics on this guitar, we have Fishman Fluence open core PRF-CO7 pickups. These open core pickups, man, let me talk about these open core pickups for a second. These are my purely absolute ultimate pickups. I love these pickups so much. I've had this guitar for quite a while now, maybe like, I don't know, 4 months or so. It's got some mileage on it. This is the #1 guitar that I reach for. Lately, I have been playing the giveaway guitar a lot because it's new and fresh, and I really like it. But this guitar is 100% the main... This guitar is 100% the main guitar that I play. I love this thing. I've been considering buying the fixed bridge version of it. I've been considering buying the 6-string version of it. I absolutely love this thing. And these Fishman pickups are a delight. I cannot get enough of them. Since they're Fishman pickups, we've got a push-pull. We've got a push-pull here on the tone knob. Man, look at how that finish glows in this purple light in my room here. That is fantastic. I imagine on stage it would be great. We've got a 5-way selector with these Fishmans and some interesting configurations here. We've got volume tone setup. Other than that, I've installed strap locks on this guitar, and I do that to mainly every guitar that I buy that I'm gonna keep, and some that I don't keep. I think that's about it as far as specs. Let's talk about what this selector switch down here does in combination with this push-pull. You got your selector switch right here in combination with this push-pull, and we've got some neat functions here. So in the bridge, position 1, it is full humbucker. In position 2, we have the bridge inner coil. Position 3 is position 3, the middle position, is both inner coils. Position 4 is the inner coil on the neck pickup, and position 5 is the full neck humbucker. In positions 2, 3, and 4, if you have the push-pull pulled out in positions 2, 3, and 4, it's a single coil tone, and when it's on positions 1 and 5 and it's pulled out, it's a hot-rodded tone. It's voice 2 is a hot-rodded tone, and voice 1 is your regular tone. Yeah, man, it is a fantastic, well-appointed guitar. I forgot to mention, as I often do, this guitar has lumen lay side dots, and I love it. That is one of my favorite new features on guitars. I love the lumen lay side dots. They are not really helpful for me because I'm in a pretty decently well-lit room, but on stage they glow so you can see where you are on the fretboard, and I just think that's neat. I like it. I'm a kid, okay? I like glow-in-the-dark stuff. I'm just a child. Now let's pull up our Neural DSP plugin here, and where is it at? Pull up our Neural DSP plugin here, and today we've switched to the Nolly plugin. We used to run the Mason, but all the plugins are good, so it doesn't really matter, and this one just happens to be my favorite right now. If you want to try these, they do a free trial. I think it's 15 days, and you can try them for free for 15 days. NeuralDSP.com. Not a sponsored video, just love the plugins. Link will be in the description below for that. And speaking of links in the description, you'll also find an affiliate link to buy one of these guitars, assuming I can find an affiliate link to buy one of these guitars. And if not, it'll just be a link to find one of these guitars. Anyways, we've got our heavy sound pulled up. This is the Milnor preset. As always, I name all my presets after whatever movie I was watching at the time, and I happen to be watching Thor: Love and Thunder. So now, here are the we're on this heavy 5150. And I love it. This is absolutely my favorite setup currently. This guitar through this amp, we're playing through my Kali IR here, which is just a render of my Get Good Drums Kali preset, and I just love it, man. Sounds perfect. I love the way this guitar sounds. We're on the bridge pickup. Check it out with the toggle, the push-pull. We're on the bridge pickup. Let's check it out with the push-pull engage. This is like a hot path sound. It just kind of rounds it out, gives it a little bit thicker sound on that bridge pickup. Now if we switch to the second position on the toggle, now we have kind of a bridge single. With this push-pull pulled out on the tone knob, you get a single coil if you're in the second, third, and fourth position. The third position is both inner coils together. So maybe kind of like a middle humbucker. Now let's push that back in. Sounds pretty chunky, as a middle position does. Now we're going to switch it up to the neck position. Sounds fantastic, right? Now let's hot rod it. For the next side. Sounds pretty good, man. Like I said, I absolutely love this guitar, so it can't really do any wrong for me. We're going to go ahead and switch presets now. We're going to go to the kind of lead, kind of crunchy preset here. Start out on the bridge pickup again. A little reverb, maybe some delay on it. See what it sounds like hot rodded. Switch it over to the tone is pulled out right now, and now it's pushed in. Sounds pretty good. You could almost do this as a metal tone, like a classic rock metal tone, maybe some Metallica. Let's switch over to the clean and see this thing shine. We're going to the Jane Foster preset. Bridge pickup. Let's hot rod it. Gets a little more full. You hear that? A little more bass in the tone. I love it. We're in the middle position here towards the neck. This is position 4. Doesn't that sound great? Hot rodded humbucker on the neck. Very full, very thick. Thin it out a little bit by pushing that coil in. Neck pickup here. Do a little bit of lead. So, I mean, it sounds great through this plugin, but it sounds great through all my other plugins also, and I just really love this guitar. It retails for like $15.50, I think, $1549.99, which is, that's a lot of money, man. I don't know. I feel like it's worth every bit because it feels nice in my hands. The weight is good. The construction is good. There's absolutely no defects on this guitar that I can find. The frets are finished great. The neck feels smooth. It sounds great with these Fishmans. I love the versatility of this guitar. It's not very heavy. Got a little bit of weight, but it's not crazy. It definitely weighs less than the Mark Holcomb, that's for sure. And I'm really glad I took the leap on this guitar. It's the most expensive guitar I've ever bought at about $1,600 after tax. There will be an affiliate link below or a link in general to find this guitar if you're interested in getting one of these. It comes in a blue color also, but the blue color just doesn't pop for me, you know? I needed that crazy green. I like the way it looks like the Matrix. I love the lumen lays. I love the Fishmans. The Grover tuners are great. This is a fantastic guitar. I pretty much compare every guitar I play that's a 7-string now to this guitar. Previously, I was comparing every 7-string experience to a Japanese-made S-series guitar that I had back in the day, but this is my new standard. This is the new standard for guitars for me. I love this guitar. I don't plan on ever getting rid of this guitar, and I might buy another one of these guitars. I was looking at a fixed bridge version the other day, and it looked pretty spicy to me. As always, this video is brought to you by Blacked Out Clothing Co. We got $20 shirts, $15 hats, $40 hoodies, and you know, they're simple designs. We got this one, the big smiley shirt, super comfortable, super durable, and it looks great. I should know because I made it. If you want to support this channel and see me review more guitars and more gear, amps, basses, you name it, head over to blackedoutclothingco.com/shop and pick something up for yourself, for your girlfriend, for your wife, for your child, for your dog, for your grandma. I'm sure she'd love it. Anyways, I'm Kenneth Kill. I'll see you next time.